So, let me tell y'all about Monk. Hold y'all. Let me tell y'all about Monk and the Big Reward. It's a show I just got done watching. I'm getting ready here. But it's a show I just got done watching. And it was actually, I didn't like it. So let me tell y'all why I didn't like about it, right? So in this show, it was just kind of like to a point where Monk is kind of quirky, right? He has little quirks, right? But it was just really, really, really bad. Because there's $1 million on the line, right? Because someone stole a $20 million diamond from a museum. And they put out a $1 million reward. Monk is a detective. He can do it. But Monk was saying that he didn't care about money. He don't like money. And he doesn't have enough money to pay his assistant, which is Natalie. Right? And guys, get this. Natalie is from like a $500 million family. She's from, what is that called? Like when you capitalize on something and you're very rich. What is it? A tycoon? Right? So she's from a very, very, very rich family. And I'm just like, but I guess she doesn't want to use their money. So anyway, let me go back to it. She ain't got no money, right? Apparently they on store to come buy food. She didn't get paid. And so she basically get this article and say, hey, Monk, work this case here since you're a great detective. When they went to the crime scene, they found like 1 million detectives there, right? Which is normal. But then somebody spotted Monk and they recognized that he was a world's famous detective, and then they started following him around, right? So at first, the first time they started following him around, it's not his fault. It's not his fault because he didn't really notice. But then Natalie was holding up the necklace, right? The necklace, which is the clue, and she basically told them where to go next because they found out what the necklace was because they were able to get up close to it, all of them, and stared at it to examine it. So basically, bad. Right? So anyway, I'm going to let Natalie go for that. Because technically, sometimes you could just mess up. Right? I honestly, if you had $1 million on the line, you wouldn't be holding no clue to nobody's face. I wouldn't be doing that at all. But I guess that people can mess up. So anyway, when they get to the second place, they end up finding Monk again on the third place. Right? They say something about, oh, well, Monk, you're easy to find because Natalie kept her emergency lights on or something like that. And so they just followed the person who kept the emergency lights on. And I just thought that was super silly because it's like when you have $1 million on the line, you can't be a fool. Like, you can't be obvious. You can't be a person that just, telling your business to the world or trying to stick out from everybody else. You can't do that. So anyway, I was surprised that Natalie let him do that, because if that was Sharona, she would have told him off. So, let me tell y'all. It gets worse. So, Monk kept straightening up papers on the street because apparently the guys, they took a knife and they stabbed it all in the tires to prevent Natalie from driving off. Y'all, let me tell y'all, if I had $1 million on the line, I don't care if there's knives in my tires. I'm going to pull those knives out and I'm going to still drive. I will drive on the rim. And I don't care because there's $1 million on the line. So anyway, they started walking, and then they wanted to catch a taxi, but Monk wanted to sit in the front seat. And I thought it was stupid because it's like, yo, he wants to sit in the front seat, but you're trying to win enough money so that you can live off of and that you can just get paid, right? I mean, Monk is, right? Since technically he's poor and only work case-to-case basis, right? Which is technically crazy because Monk is a very good detective. He's supposed to be like a millionaire. Like, but he doesn't know how to do business like that, I suppose. But anyway, they got an argument with a taxi driver, and the taxi driver was like, yo, you're going to have to pay me $200 just to ride in here because, you really want to go somewhere, something like that. Right? But a couple days ago, Natalie ain't had no money to buy groceries, but now she has $200. That don't make sense. It just those guys kept following him around. We follow you around from here to there. We follow you around from here to there and all that stuff, right? I don't know. It just Monk kept like being incredibly obvious, and that this show was just like annoying. It was bad. I didn't like it at all. And when it came down to it, Monk didn't win the $1 million. I mean, I'm supposed if he won $1 million, he ain't gonna do nothing but just get a bigger place. He really not. He ain't gonna do nothing but just get a big place. He gonna still work cases. I think that they should have gave Monk a break, but nah. At the end, the housemaid was the one that won the $1 million, and she found it on the table, which is why Monk always told her to look on the table. He told her because it's dirty, but you know, at the end of the show, she won the money. I didn't like it at all because the people who the Monk and Natalie was the one that worked for it, and they didn't get it. But listen, if I had a boss, right? This boss crazy, right? And he told me straight up, he was trying to solve the case, but he don't care about the money. I would say, boss, just let me get the money, and I will come back and work for you. And then once I get the money, I'll quit. I'm dead serious, I'll quit. Because he doesn't care about the money anyway. Hell, just help me out. Shoot, you don't care about the money, help me out to get it, please. And then he'll help me out, and then I quit. I know I said I was going to still help him. Maybe I am, I don't know. But if you that irritating to a point where you can't even function to do something incredibly important, then it's like, you know, I can't keep working with that. That's too much stress. I can't do it. Y'all, bye.